Hello YouTube. This is DrawingKit1313 and welcome to episode 40 of my SMP Let's Play. So it looks like something happened. Not exactly sure what, but the tower's gone. Furnaces are gone. Most of my chests are gone. Looks like we still have what is this? Can't even get to it. Mushroom chest. Still have our mushroom chest. And cactus farm's gone. Chicken farm's gone. Wheat farm's gone. And what else? Oh, sheep. Most of the sheep are gone. So, yeah, I have no idea how this happened. So I guess I'm just gonna have to, like, shut down the server until I find out who did this. But, yeah. It's very weird. No, I'm just kidding with you guys. This is my backup of the world. I'm playing this in single player. Let's go to the actual server. Alright, hello everybody, this is DrawingKit1313. Welcome to episode 40 of my SMP Let's Play series. I tricked you there, didn't I? That was probably very mean of me, and I will admit that, but I'm sure it's kind of funny now. So I downloaded the world from the online files since, I own the server and all that, and I was using that so that I can make the little blowing up stuff montage for the previous episode. And yeah, so I logged on to that, like I went into that world today because I was trying to figure out what I needed to do. I wanted to find out a good design for a farm that I want to build in this episode, and it ended up with me getting distracted and just blowing everything up. And then I'm like, okay, well, now that I kind of wasted my time blowing things up, I guess I kind of have to start recording. I'm like, wait, I will trick them. And yeah, that's what I did. So I'm sorry if any of you like started crying at that one moment, but it was all fake. It wasn't real. So, oh jeez, I can't wait to hear the comments about that one. Oh, okay. So, welcome to the actual server, my SMP Let's Play series. And yeah, so I want to start on another farm, and I'm not really too sure of the design that I want to go with. But I have an idea of kind of a concept that I want to go for, but I'm not too sure. Really need to do some testing. I think I may do that in a single player world, just like one of the Flatlands worlds. The farm that I want to build is for Nether wart. There we go. I want to build a Nether wart farm, but I don't want to, like, just steal someone's off of YouTube. Steal that design and copy theirs and all the redstone and whatnot. I kind of want to make my own for this one, and yeah. Of course, I could use the same design as I have for my wheat farm. That would work just perfectly. I have everything like that, and then push a button and everything gets pushed that way. I could do that, but I feel like that's a little bit too easy, and just not creative enough and wouldn't make for an interesting video. So I'm going to try and think of my own design. And once I have that design thought of, or at least most of that design, of course we can, kind of think of the basic idea and then maybe tweak it out a little bit on camera. I don't think that would be too bad, but yeah, so maybe we could do that. So I'm going to think for a little bit off camera. Don't worry, I won't blow anything up. And I'll be right back once I'm done. Alright, so here I am in my creative world. And obviously it's on the server. I'm not going to try that again on you guys. And I have in front of me the design that I think I want to go with. It's kind of compact. It's a little tall, but I think I could deal with that. These are also half slabs. So I think this is what I'm going to go with. Basically, it's just, I'll have, this is like a mirror image of this over here, so it'll be double. and then I can extend this in this direction for as long as I would want. I have like a few redstone torches doing some inverting for me to kind of get everything to work, but basically what you can do after you get, hold on, let me do one of these things, just so I have kind of a stairway up here. Alright, so when you're up here, oh yeah, you can't get to that, can you? So I'd probably have to have like another level or something. This probably won't work as well as I want it to. Maybe I'll just make it one level. I don't know, that's kind of inefficient though. So yeah, I have 8 nether wart planted. One already grew, so I'm gonna get a little bit more than 8 back. And then, when you press the button, all the pistons activate, push everything down. It's 100% efficient, I guess you would say, because the that stuff gets, where's redstone torch that I could use? That's not what I want. Let's do this. So let's plant another one. So a redstone signal gets powered, and it pushes everything right to these glass panes, and then it just drops straight down, which is pretty awesome. And then everything gets pushed down into here, which then gets pushed over to here into like kind of a little ice thing, which I could make this into ice as well. Bam, bam. Then I just have some signs here blocking some water for me. There we go. Now when you replant it, which I'd have to find kind of a better way to replant it. I don't really know if I like this design. Like I'm not really going for like huge, massive farm that's completely efficient and just absolutely awesome. I'm going more for something that's just kind of fun to build and uses a lot of redstone. So now when we do this, press the button. That's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This is just an idea. And maybe I'll let you guys suggest something or choose which one you like better. And looks like we lost one. So this isn't 100% efficient. Maybe if the game wasn't so glitchy. So anyways, I'm going to continue to think, see what else I can come up with, but this isn't bad, I think. I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back here in my creative world, obviously. And I have another design apart from that one. That was a failed one. That just takes up a little bit too much room and doesn't really fit into the shape that I need it to. Of course I could change that, but I don't know, I tried it, it didn't work. So here's this one. It looks like it doesn't work 100%. Awesome. But basically what we have here, oh, yep, missing 3 of them. Okay. Basically what we have here is, again, it's piston powered. Push a button, all the pistons react. It's 15 long. It's about the longest it could be extended without any more complicated redstone. It's literally just a line of redstone. You see it right there. Glass panes right here to keep it from going anywhere. We could have half slabs or something up here. Come on, stand up. There we go. Yeah, like right here, and then continue it over here. There we go. There we go. And this would kind of allow us to replant everything. And then, once everything's grown, we push it. There it goes. Guess we could just push it twice if we don't get everything the first time, and that'll be 100%. And then we get everything back, which is pretty awesome. So this is a possibility. It's a little bit of a different design. It does take some water physics things. You have to go down one in order to get the water to go all the way. Another thing I could do is just get rid of this line, and then I could have a sign right there, and then have another water stream starting right here. And the things that go from this spot right here should be propelled fast enough to get through this one block space to continue into the next water stream. But that's a possibility. And I don't know, I kind of like this one. It's kind of long like my other farms. And I could also maybe not. Yeah, I can't really stack this one as much as I would like to. Unless I made another one, like above this, and the pistons pushed it off. Right, so the pistons pushed everything off, and it went down here, and like landed on here, and then the one up top went first, and then this one went, so that it pushed all the items that fell from the top onto there. But that would be a little bit more difficult, but it's a possibility. So again, just kind of tell me what you think in the comments. Maybe I'll let you guys choose, and yeah, so let's see if I can think of anything else. I'll be right back. Alright, so I have an idea. I haven't even thought about it for like 1 minute, but I have an idea. And I think that you guys will greatly like this and appreciate this. I'm gonna have a contest. Another contest. No, I'm not going to be giving away a free Minecraft account, I'm sorry. But instead, I'm going to be, the grand prize is going to be a spot on my server. There may be one or two, depending on how many submissions that I get. And you know, all that stuff. But one or two spots, so maybe first place and then the runner-up will get a spot on the server. So basically what I want you to do is I want you to take the world download that will be in the description. Yes, there will be a world download. How exciting. So I'm going to put the world download for the server into the description. You're going to try your best to build a nether wart farm. Alright, use a pretty good design. Make sure it's your own. If it's not your own and it's like a really popular one that has been thought of before, I'm not going to be able to accept it. But try to think of one that's your own. I mean, you can use components and stuff from other people's designs, but still, I want it to be your own thoughts and your own, doing. So think of your own design, build it in the world download, and then you could do one of two things. You could either take a video of it, maybe make a tutorial, who knows, make a video tutorial, upload it to your channel and then send me the link, or post it as a video response, whatever one suits you best. Posting it as a video response would also allow other peoples to see it as well, which would be cool. And then, yeah, and then I'll take a look at it. Or what you could do is you could take a few screenshots of it, F2, press F2, and it'll take a screenshot. Take a few screenshots of it, just enough so that I get an idea of what goes into the redstone and what materials you used and what kind of thing you have there. Take a few screenshots of it, upload it to like Imager. That link will be in the description as well. Upload it to that, and I'll take a look at it through there. Send like the links to me in a private message. I mean, obviously you don't want to post it as a comment to this video because then other people will be able to take your idea. So send those to me in a private message, and do all that fun stuff, and I'll look at it. You'll be entered, and I think that's pretty much the only ways that you would be able to enter. But yeah, some requirements. I want it to be a nether wart farm, obviously. I screwed that up. I want it to be a nether wart farm. I want it to be automatic. Stick to the theme that I'm trying to go with here with the redstone. And it doesn't necessarily have to be piston powered. It could be all water powered, which is what I was trying to do here. You could see that you would plant all the nether warts here. Some redstone signal would deactivate this lever or this piston. They would go down here and then they would be taken along that water route right there, but that's too complicated, too long of a water route, and you have to go down a few levels, which doesn't really please me. But yeah, I also wanted to fit into the world download. I wanted to fit into my base just as all the other farms have been. I don't want it to be too tall. Try not to make it taller than the edge of the big hole that I have dug. And I also want it to be, again, automatic. Push of a button will activate everything. Obviously this only powers one side, but I could easily make it so that it powers both. But other than that, that's the only things that I can think about as far as requirements go. If you have any questions, of course, post them in the comments section. As far as length, I'm going to give it 2 episodes. So this is episode 40, so episode 43, so I guess it would technically be 3, but there's going to be 2 episodes in between that you guys will have to work on it. So that's probably like 3-4 days maybe that you guys may have. It depends on how quickly I am with releasing new episodes. And in episode 43, I will announce the winner. I will send that winner a YouTube message saying, hey, you made it on. Send you all the information that you need and all that fun stuff. So I have to get a whole bunch of submissions for this. The more submissions, the better. It'd be pretty awesome. And the requirements, again, all you have to do is build something. You don't even have to be subscribed to me. But if you are, that's, that much better. But yeah, so participate in this contest and you may, win yourself a spot on the server. So that's about all I have to say about that. So again, most of the information will be in the description, so go ahead and read that. Alright, so I'm back on the server, and yeah, so we still have about like 16 minutes or 15 minutes of the episode left. It's only like 16 minutes in, so I figure, what better way to fill the time than to finish off the staircase that we have to do right on the other side of this building. So we're going to finish off the staircase. It's actually right here, because that's something that I need to do, and I get to talk to you guys for a little bit. Which, I did on my previous episode, but that was the episode that I forgot to turn the mic on. Yeah, that was pretty funny last episode. I did that, little blowing stuff up montage, and I muted my mic because I'm like, I don't want any background noise to be into that, into all the video clips that I had going into the montage. And I never unmuted it. But yeah, I talked about a whole bunch of things. Some of them, pertain to like things about my channel, future series, stuff like that. And I mean, I don't want to just, completely ignore them and act like I never, like, just, completely move on. I still want to talk about them with you guys. So that's what we are going to do. We're going to do this staircase. Hopefully I can get most of this done before the episode is over. I'm actually going to go on Google Chrome, and I'm going to go right here, and I want 15 minutes. Alright, there we go. We have started our timer, so I'm giving myself 15 minutes to talk and try and finish the staircase for you guys. Alright, so let's start out and talk about some future series that I want to start. Kind of start, kind of continue. Kind of depends. Now, some of you may remember the little series that I had going on with Mr. Quick, where we were doing the Vex super hostile map. That was a lot of fun, but it's kind of difficult to, schedule things with me and his and my schedule. Mine and his. What would be the correct grammatical word to say for that? But anyways, our schedules are, kind of difficult because, we both go to school. Even though I go to school part-time, he doesn't. So he's at school all day. So he doesn't have a whole bunch of time to record stuff. And if you're subscribed to him, you'd know that he kind of slowed down. And by slowed down, I mean stopped uploading videos to his YouTube channel. Because he just hasn't had time. So obviously, if he doesn't have time to keep up with his YouTube channel, he's not really going to have time to sit down and record some super hostile series with me. So I don't think I'm going to be able to continue that series with him. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to continue it alone by myself, and we'll see how that goes. So I'm basically, I think I may just start over. Let's just start over completely. Why not, I guess, and just do that kind of stuff. That's a frustrating map. Very frustrating map. I think when I do it single player, I'm still going to try and do the death counter. Should be a little easier because I only have to keep track of one person's death. But I am 100% sure that I'm going to die a lot in that series, so we'll see how it goes. I may upload a few episodes of it, I may finish it, I may not. I would really love to finish it, but I heard that it's a pain in the ass to finish. Excuse me, hold on. I had to burp. Drinking root beer, and it's delicious. But yeah, it's just very, very difficult to finish because it's just such a difficult map. The Mojang Team Mojang has actually tried it, and they gave up because they could not do it, which is pretty funny. But yeah, so it's a difficult map, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but I will give it my best try. You guys, know how the sky grid thing went. I get frustrated when things don't go my way. And I'm just afraid that I'm going to have a lot of instances where I want to throw my computer across the room, and maybe one of those instances that actually happens. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. See, I didn't tell you to stay there. Go where you're supposed to be. Thank you. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. This isn't working too bad. I could just go layer by layer like this. So yeah, I have that. Another thing that I want to continue with are the C++ tutorials. Uh, it's not really my most popular series. I really don't get a lot of views from it, but it is something that I enjoy doing. I enjoy, trying to help you guys with all the C++ programming things. As I am not the best programmer, I can't, teach you guys everything. But I think there's a few things that I know fairly well, so I feel comfortable with passing over my knowledge towards you guys and teaching you guys a little bit. I've also gotten a few requests to continue with those episodes, so that's another reason why I want to continue with it. And other than that, I've been working on a game that I've been making in C++. I'm kind of recreating a popular internet game. I'm not like I use popular loosely. It's popular in my school. A lot of people in my school play it, because we have nothing better to do during school hours. So we end up playing internet games and whatnot. And basically the game is called Cube Field, and it is kind of you're in like a spaceship type thing. It's very simple graphics. It's nothing fancy. But you're in a spaceship type thing and you're flying through a field and it's filled with cubes. Surprising, right? Groundbreaking discovery right there. And basically you have to fly around and you have to avoid those obstacles and you fly through. There's different levels. As you move on and progress in the game, it gets more difficult, more difficult. The uh, speed at which you go is faster and faster, and just all that fun stuff. So I'm recreating it in C++, and I, I'm not like recreating it, like taking the code, looking at it, and just redoing it. I am actually making up the code all on my own because I don't know how it was originally programmed. It's using something else. It's more advanced than C++, obviously, since it's an actual graphical engine. I believe it may be programmed using no, because it uses a Flash plugin, so it's not using Java. But yeah, it's programmed using something more advanced. So it's not like I could look at the code for it and just copy it. I'm actually making it myself, and it's very interesting. I'm having some problems with it, but whenever you're coding, you always have those moments where you're so frustrated with the code, and you really just want to leave it alone. You don't want to have anything to do with it. You just want the code to work, and it's not working. You have no idea why. Sorry, I just had to get comfortable in my chair. Um, and it's very frustrating. But then you also have those moments where you figure something out, and you're just like, oh my god, this is awesome. And it is. And I've had plenty of those moments, and it is pretty awesome. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. It's a little late. Oh, Jesus. And, yeah, and I've had a lot of those moments. Programming is a very interesting thing. It's very interesting. But it's really just gotten me more into the programming thing. I've been teaching myself a lot of new things and trying to not only write the code and get it to work, but to try and get it to work efficiently and stuff, which is awesome. Uh, and something that I haven't really focused on before. I've just been focused on getting it to work. I'll, write a piece of the code and I'll be like, all right, this works. Is it efficient? No, but it works. I don't care. But now, since I'm kind of making a game, and it's not just a simple little program that's for class or anything. It's an actual game. It's something that I want to work on. I don't really know where I was going with that sentence. I kind of got lost mid-thought. But yeah, so it's really just got me more into it, and I want to teach you guys some stuff that I've recently learned. But I'm probably going to focus on the basics at first. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to structure it and all that. I What I'm thinking so far is that I have, oops, I lost one. Is that I have a program that we start on. All right, we start out with a very basic program, and I honestly don't know if I've done this before. I feel like it's possible that I have, but I'm not too sure. But basically, we start out with a simple program, like a calculator or something, and we just start out with the basics, and we make it very, just functional, not, user friendly or anything like that. Just functional, and that's it. And then, as we move further on in the series with the program, we get more advanced, we get more efficient, we get more user friendly, more maybe possibly integrated GUI into it, GUI, and just do that kind of thing. So it'll start out simple and get more and more complicated. Or if I literally just want to have videos saying, this is how you make a variable, and just continue the tutorial series with that. I'm kind of leaning more towards the whole start out with a simple program and add on to it as we move on in the series. I think that'll just make for a more interesting series for you guys, and it's not just so cut and dry as the other series would be. Um, but yeah, so it's something that I'm going to give a little thought to. It may not be up this week, maybe like the next 2 weeks or so, and we'll see how that goes. So those are the two things that I want to start out. Slash to continue, because I have done a few C++ things and tutorials on here, but this is going to be kind of more organized and more to the point, and not just random video here and there. So there's that. Minecon. Let's talk about Minecon. No, I'm not going. I wish. That would be so awesome. I'd love to go to Minecon. Or in fact, I'd love to just travel outside of my country, the USA. That's something that I've always wanted to do, and eventually will do in the future. Once I move out on my own. I'd love to do something in college. It's something, I don't know, there's some programs that you can take that kind of allow you to study in other places, and while I do want to become a computer programmer and whatnot, I still want to learn German. Is I think the language that interests me the most. So I kind of want to continue with that. So possibly I could like travel to Germany for part of a class or something like that. I don't really know, but I think that would be awesome. Just to travel and get to kind of experience other cultures and whatnot. So that would be cool. Let's see what am I doing? Go over here. But yeah, Minecon. I heard a lot of things about tickets and problems and things and whatnot, and it's it's crazy. Mojang isn't too organized when it comes to that stuff. Um, the people at Mojang are very laid back at what they do. I can't blame them. I swear I keep hearing someone like walk around upstairs. I guess not. Maybe I'm just hearing things. I swear I do. I'm hearing things. That's what happens when I get tired. I start hearing things. um, so yeah, it's pretty crazy with the whole ticket ordeal in the USA, and money bookers being banned in the United States and whatnot. And it's really something that Mojang should have thought about, in my opinion, because I mean a lot of people that play Minecraft are in the US. You know, obviously not everyone. The USA is not the center of all cultures, the world or anything. But you know, a vast number of people who play Minecraft are in the USA, and it's something that Mojang just should have considered. Because I think I had the same problem last year. Now last year I wasn't as into the whole thing, you know, with like keeping track of things and being up to date on what's going on around, you know, all the Minecraft news and whatnot. But I heard that they did have a similar problem last year, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it would just be really cool to go meet a whole bunch of other people, people that are, you know, interested in the same game that I play all the time, and you know, that's not where I told you to go. And you know, just you know, again, get out of the country. Um, my aunt actually went to Paris recently. Obviously not for Minecon, but I think what happened is she found like a really good deal in tickets or something like that. Really good deal in a hotel through some like online coupon thing. And she was like, all right, this is like a once in a lifetime chance. I have to go. So she went for like 2 weeks or so. And yeah, that was pretty interesting. It's funny because them French people, they're not all too fond of us Americans. As she was telling me, they're kind of rude to us and the tourists, and they don't really appreciate us asking them any questions, which is kind of funny considering we have helped them out in so many wars and saved them from that short guy called Napoleon. But actually, it wasn't all that short. You know, he really wasn't all that short compared to like the average of the day. But yeah, I just figured I would bring that up. There were a whole bunch of other things that I talked about in that episode where my mic was muted. But to be honest, I kind of forget them. And it's also kind of late. That's not where I told you to go. This whole block placing thing is all glitched out. Oh yeah, I talked about 1.4, but... Oh, I guess I can... The timer's about to go off. Let me just exit out of it. I guess I could talk about 1.4. So 1.4 looks very interesting. I'm really excited for a lot of the things that they have added to it. I really like the idea of the bats. I think that's pretty cool. Adds an excitement to mining. Another thing that I have grown to like are all the sounds. Now I personally haven't really experimented with 1.4 at all. I haven't even downloaded the snapshot, but a lot of the other YouTubers that I watch, like the BOO and Etho and all the Minecrackers and whatnot, Minecraft, the server has gone 1.4 in the snapshot, and so has like Etho in his Let's Play series and whatnot. So I've really grown to like the sounds, especially the Enderman. That's pretty awesome. I really like the new Enderman sounds. I think the only one that I don't really like are the is the sand walking sound. It's the only one that I'm not too excited about. But like all new things that they add to Minecraft, we all get used to them after a while, and then we kind of accept it as the norm, and we don't even question it anymore, which is kind of funny. But yeah, any change in the game is pretty cool. The one thing that I really don't like and I really don't agree with are the addition of witches to the game. Um, makes it sound like it's a theme game almost, like hey, it's gonna be all about Halloween now. But like, I just feel like they should add them for Halloween and then take them out of the game as soon as Halloween is over. Because I don't want to be playing Minecraft during around Christmas time and then is where I want it to be. Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm doing it right. I know what I'm doing. And then be playing it around Christmas time, and then all of a sudden, yeah, look, I found a witch. What the hell? But I don't know. That's just my opinion. What do you guys think about the witches and whatnot that they're adding to Minecraft in the newest snapshot? Um, but yeah, I would love to make the server be 1.4 using the snapshot. But sadly, since the server is Bucket, because that is actually the default server thingy that CubeHost uses. I was looking for a crafting bench, which I left over here. That's like the default thing that CubeHost uses for the server provider. believe it or not. So without me even knowing, we were using Bucket. And when you switch from Bucket to a vanilla server, just using the Minecraft server.jar that you download off the website, the Nether gets messed up. At least that's what happens with me. I've asked around a little bit, and I've gotten a few answers. I've gotten anywhere from that's not true, that's not how it works, to um, to yeah, there's something different in the code for how Bucket handles Nether travel and how Vanilla handles Nether travel. So whichever one it is, something's up with the Nether whenever I try updating to a snapshot, or even when 1.3 first came out. As some of you should know, who have been with the series for a while, when 1.3 first came out, I wasn't able to update it yet because I just want to fill this in, that way I don't trip over them. I wasn't able to update because the Nether got messed up if I didn't use a Bucket version. So I'm going to have to wait until 1.4 Bucket comes out, and then the server will be updated. But that's alright. I mean, a lot of people, they don't like spoilers, so it's not a complete loss. And, you guys can wait until the newest version. Come on. Yeah, there we go. So we're almost done this staircase. We're very close. Do that. Get rid of that. Is this one of those things? This is. Alright, and then the next one down is. So we have that. That. Nope. Nope. I think that's how it goes. Yeah. Alright, we're doing this right. I know what I'm doing. I knew it. It's there. Just kidding, I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna have to call it the end of the episode here. I want to thank you for watching. That's fixed to 1.4, by the way. Weird lighting glitches, which is awesome. I'm really excited about that. They actually spent some of their time on the update to fix glitches instead of just adding more things, which I think is awesome and something that they should be trying to do instead of trying to, update things. But, what do I know? If I knew how to run a company and how to make a game, I would be rich right now. But I don't, so I'm not. So anyways, I want to thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Don't forget about that contest. Be sure to enter. I want to see your guys' ideas. I want to see all of that. I want to see what you guys can come up with, and I can't wait to see some new faces on the server. So don't forget about that. Again, any questions, post a comment in the comments section. Some information will be in the description. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.